My name is David Cheboryot. I am the director of E4Impact Entrepreneurship Centers. E4Impact was born in 2015 as a project of Altis. Altis is the graduate school of business and society of the Catholic University of Milan. And actually 2015 is when we became a foundation. And our steering board is made up of very important companies in Italy who are either founders or participants, and three members that form up the E4Impact Alliance Council. The main companies in Italy that are part or founding members are names like Mapei, WeBuild, the biggest bank, San Paolo, Confabi, Eni, the Catholic University itself, Montello, Vuetel, and others. We were launched in 2015, but prior to being launched as a foundation in 2015, the work of the foundation in a certain way had started way early in 2005 when the business school was founded by our current CEO, Professor Mario Molteni. And in 2010, we actually started operating in Kenya by offering an action-oriented MBA program in collaboration with Tangazo University College. And from 2013, 2014, we actually scaled the program that we are running in Kenya into other African countries. We went to Ghana, we went to Sierra Leone, Uganda, and so on. To an extent that now we are present in 20 African countries and having 7 entrepreneurship centers, which one of those centers is a center in Kenya. E4Impact works with a very large number of companies that we're actually accelerating and incubating. And we have, let's say, 5 key programs. So we have the MBA program that just targets early stage and sometimes businesses that want to scale. In Kenya, we have, through the MBA program, we have actually worked with more than 300 enterprises. At the center here, at the accelerator or the E4Impact Entrepreneurship Center, we have accelerated about 160 companies and incubated about 200. The difference is that at the incubation level, we are really working with early stage, idea stage businesses, while at acceleration level, we are working with growth stage businesses that are ready to scale. On top of that, we've actually, through the field projects, that we are, because now we run what we call countrywide hubs, where we are implementing field projects supporting smallholder farmers and different cooperatives and SACCOs. For that group of enterprises that we've worked with in Kenya, we've worked with about 4,000 of them. While we have a coffee project that is supposed to work, or we are working with 30,000 farmers. So I think we've worked with really large numbers of SMEs. At E4Impact, we collaborate with different partners at different levels. So we have, let's say, partners who are like the donor community, and this is a community that, let's say, shares in our vision and mission and actually give us the resources to be able to do what we are doing. And here we have the European Union, we have the Italian Corporation, we have the French Embassy, we have the World Food Program, we have GIZ, and ENI. So these are organizations, some of the organizations that have actually given us funding. While we also work with many development partners who are other foundations or INGOs or even local NGOs that we are collaborating with, and they always work with us because of the uniqueness that we provide in capacity building from the entrepreneurship point of view and strengthening value chains. So for such, we have organizations like VSF, ActionAid, WeWorld, AMREF, NRT, CHEFA, Magadi Soda Foundation, Invest in Africa, some universities like Moi University, JKUAT, EVOS, the Chamber of Commerce, and others. While another type of partnership that is critical for the work we are doing are the impact investors who actually rely for us for a very strong pipeline to invest in. And here we are working with impact investors such as Venture Capital, Missio Invest, Opes Fund, End Poverty, Eungo Capital, the Doan Stitching Foundation, End Poverty, Pesesha, Jenga Capital, Goodwill Investment, and the Grey Matters. From an achievement point of view, I think the greatest KPIs, if we were to look at it that way, are really the number of enterprises that we've actually supported to grow and scale. And with the large numbers that we've worked with, about 70% of them have businesses in place. So that is a key KPI. The second KPI is with the companies we've worked with. We did some tracer studies last year, and we found that in each and every of our alumni company, after they've graduated from any of our programs, they ended up employing about 6 new staff in their business. The other one, of course, is that companies have scaled threefold their revenues, having received our support, and they've also improved their branding and visibility, and also reached new markets, either locally, regionally, or even globally. At E4Impact, and speaking about Kenya, which is the sort of the HQ for our centers, we want to scale and have more centers in almost all the countries where we are present. So we are actually taking the model of Nairobi and seeing it and adapting it to the different countries. So I mentioned already we are in 7 centers, but even within Kenya itself, we have 3 hubs now. But in the coming year, we want to add 3 other hubs. So we'll have 6 hubs that are part of the countrywide hubs. So it's strengthening our presence in the hub. We want to engage with more partners, more than the ones that we're already working with. We want also to scale our programs. Now, a good number of our programs are sponsored, and we also involve ourselves in consultancies. We want to have paid programs that really create a unique value for the enterprises and partners that we are working with. So these are our plans.